then just swiped through 4 decks of playing cards with a card cutter. He instantly figured out a way to win $16 million, so he purposely placed a small bet of 1 million chips first, to lure his opponent to call blindly. Sure enough, when the tycoon saw that the man had only bet 1 million chips, he didn't even think about it and called for 1 million, but he didn't realize that he had fallen into the trap set by the man. According to the rules of blackjack, ace can be used as either a 1 or an 11. 2 to 10 corresponds to the number of points on the cards. As for J, Q, K, they are all 10 points. During the game, as long as you don't reach 21 points, you can call unlimitedly, but once you exceed 21, you're out of the game. At this point, the tycoon took out a K, and Jack has a pair of aces. According to the rules, pairs can be split, but every time you split a pair, you're adding 1 million chips by default. However, the tycoon didn't realize that Jack had already tampered with the cards when he cut them, until the 16 aces in these 4 cards were all dealt to Jack's hand, and were split into 16 pieces. He realized that Jack was playing a long game. He said, "Your cards are fucking split 16 ways." Obviously, the tycoon was panicking, but in order not to lose face in front of the celebrities, he can only pretend to be calm and continue to deal the cards to the 16 cards. With the end of the second round of dealing, the biggest point on the Jack is only 17 points. The tycoon was overjoyed. He said, Hey, there's only one 17. The others are all 3s and 4s. You're dead." Jack says, "Keep dealing." The tycoon says, "Okay, 1 card to bankrupt you." He first flung out a card of his own. Turns out it's a 2 of clubs. The rich man is so fucking pissed off. He turns green. He puts all his hopes on the next card, but when he turns it over, it's a K, and that puts the tycoon's 3 cards over 21. The audience clapped their hands in admiration. They all praised Jack's gambling skills as the same as his master's. It's true that a famous teacher makes a good student. Jack then told the tycoon, "There are 16 cards here, each with $1 million. You lost $16 million. That's how Jack became famous in the gambling world. Not only did he buy a 500 square foot villa, but he also got himself a butler and a bodyguard. Seeing him living so happily every day, Jack's nemesis, David, was furious. In order to ruin Jack's reputation, he organized a gambling game in his casino. He threw $20 to Jack in front of the celebrities to see if he could win $25 million in an hour.